Science fiction is a crowd-pleaser genre, and it's no wonder why, since these movies transport us to mind-blowing new worlds, while throwing some mind-bending storylines our way. Welcome to Cinebolt, and in today's video, we've handpicked the top 5 best sci-fi movies to watch right now. Share in the comments how many of these sci-fi flicks you've watched, and which ones you're itching to see. Number 5, The Wandering Earth. It is a sci-fi thriller film helmed by Frank Guo. The film takes place in the distant future and follows a bunch of brainy scientists and officials who are on a mission to save Earth from a fiery fate with Jupiter. To achieve this, they've built ginormous engines to launch our planet into a whole new solar system. But just when they think they've got it all under control, a new danger pops up, putting humanity and Earth in serious jeopardy, all while the researchers scramble to come up with a plan to save human civilization from extinction. The movie is a total feast for sci-fi fans, with its out-of-this-world plot, mind-blowing special effects, and nail-biting suspense. Action, emotions, and a gripping survival story are all rolled into one in this sci-fi thriller. Oh, and don't forget, there's even a prequel movie that came out recently, which gives you the lowdown on the events leading up to the whole Wandering Earth shenanigans. Number 4, COMA. It is a wild sci-fi action flick, directed by Nikito Argonov. Our main man is Victor, an engineer who wakes up in a totally bizarre place after some crazy incident. The poor guy has no clue what's going on or where he is, but he's got to figure out the rules of this deadly universe and fight tooth and nail to survive and find a way back to the real world. Oh, and did I mention that the people in this world are in a deep coma and chased by freaky monsters? Yep, it's like a nightmare. Rumors also has it that this world is made up of their memories. Trippy, right? Now let's get to the good stuff. COMA is a visual extravaganza that'll blow your socks off. Seriously, the visuals are mind-blowing, and the action scenes are off the charts. It's basically like The Matrix but on steroids, and you won't be able to take your eyes off the screen. But hey, every movie has its flaws, and the second half of the film slows down a bit, but still, the eye candy makes up for it. All in all, COMA is a must-watch for all you sci-fi and action-adventure junkies out there. Number 3, Prospect. It is a 2018 sci-fi flick, directed by Zeke Earl and Chris Caldwell. The story takes us on a wild adventure with a teenage girl named C and her dad Damon, who are on a mission to a faraway alien moon to find precious gems. They've snagged a deal to mine a huge stash of these gems, tucked away in the treacherous forest of the moon. But things get hairy when they come across some not-so-friendly fellow prospectors roaming the wilderness, and their job suddenly becomes a fight for survival. However, C realizes that she not only has to deal with the ruthless creatures of the forest, but also her own dad's insatiable greed, all while trying to navigate through dangerous terrain and hostile environments. Now Prospect is a seriously impressive sci-fi film that really makes you think. It creates this whole other world, and the characters feel so real. Some might find the pacing a tad slow, but hey, it's all part of building that tension and atmosphere. And trust me, the rich world building and character development make it totally worth the ride. Number 2, SPECTRAL. SPECTRAL is a mind-blowing sci-fi military action flick, directed by Nick Matthew. The film is set in a war-torn Central Europe, where the armed forces find themselves facing off against a peculiar new enemy. These sneaky foes live in different frequencies, making them invisible to the human eye, and deadly to anyone unlucky enough to cross their path. Are they high-tech weapons or mischievous ghosts? Well, that's the burning question. Our story follows an engineer who gets roped into helping the special forces in this supernatural showdown. The suspense is sure to keep you on the edge of your seat as you wonder who these enemies really are, what they are, and where on Earth they come from. Overall, SPECTRAL is a one-of-a-kind science fiction tale that you absolutely cannot miss. The film has it all, a killer concept, jaw-dropping action scenes, and enough thrilling moments to leave you stunned. Oh, and let's not forget the epic final combat sequence, and the mind-blowing revelation about the enemy's origin, cause it's out of this world. Number 1, The Abyss. The Abyss is a science fiction film by the one and only James Cameron. It's all about a submarine that vanishes into the deep ocean, and a bunch of oil rig folks stepping up to help find it. But here's the kicker, these oil technicians end up getting attacked by some mysterious creatures, and get lost in the deep sea. With no help from above, and facing all sorts of underwater dangers, they've got to do whatever it takes to survive, and make it back to the surface. And hey, did I mention it's directed by James Cameron? That alone should have any sci-fi fan jumping for joy. This gem hit the screens back in 1989, and let me tell you, the underwater shots are mind-blowing. Now don't expect crazy aliens popping out left and right in this one, but there are definitely a few surprises in store. The story is top-notch, and the visuals are absolutely stunning, so be sure not miss it. That's all for today, and thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can catch all our future content, packed with more movie and series recommendations.